Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at something that might completely change the way you think about affordable SUVs. Now I know what you're thinking. Small SUV, budget price, probably basic, probably boring, right? Well, not so fast. Because what you're about to see might be one of the smartest compact crossovers Nissan has built in years. This is the Nissan Magnite, and trust me, by the end of this video, you might be asking yourself why this isn't already dominating more markets around the world. So here's the big question: can a small, budget-friendly SUV actually look bold, feel modern, and deliver real value without cutting too many corners? That's exactly what we're diving into today. And I promise you, there are a few surprises here that you do not want to miss. Let's start with the design. Because first impressions matter. The moment you see the Magnite from the front, it does not scream cheap. Instead, you get this aggressive V-motion grille design that instantly tells you, yes, this is a Nissan. The grille is wide, bold, and confident. The LED daytime running lights sit sharp and modern, giving the front face a more premium look than you'd expect at this price level. Move to the side, and you notice something interesting: the proportions are clean and balanced. It doesn't look awkward or underdeveloped. The black cladding around the wheel arches adds that SUV toughness. Even on base trims with steel wheels, the stance still looks practical and purposeful. Higher trims bring alloy wheels and a more upscale presence. From the rear, the taillight design is simple but modern. It doesn't overdo anything, and that's actually a smart move, because this SUV is built to appeal to practical buyers who want style without unnecessary drama. Now let's talk size. This is a subcompact crossover, which means it's perfect for city driving. Easy to park, easy to maneuver. But here's the twist: it still offers impressive ground clearance. That means you're not worried about potholes, rough roads, or uneven terrain. For urban drivers and even light adventure seekers, that's a big plus. Alright, now let's step inside. Because this is where many budget SUVs fall apart. But the Magnite actually holds its own surprisingly well. As you open the door, you're greeted by a clean dashboard layout. It's not overloaded with confusing buttons. Everything feels intuitive. The infotainment screen sits nicely in the center, angled for driver visibility. Depending on the trim, you get a touchscreen system that supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That alone makes it competitive in today's tech-focused world. The steering wheel design feels modern, with mounted controls for audio and calls. The digital instrument cluster in higher trims adds a futuristic touch. Is it luxury level? No. But is it impressive for the price? Absolutely. The seats are supportive enough for daily commuting. Cabin space is surprisingly decent for a subcompact. Rear passengers won't feel cramped for short to medium trips. And cargo space, very usable. Grocery runs, luggage, weekend bags, no problem. Now let's talk performance. Under the hood, the Nissan Magnite typically offers a small displacement engine, often a 1.0-liter setup, naturally aspirated or turbocharged depending on the version. Now before you click away thinking, that's too small, hear me out. This SUV is not built to be a race car. It's built for efficiency, reliability, and city practicality. And in that environment, it performs exactly how it should. Smooth acceleration for daily traffic. Light steering for easy maneuvering. Comfortable suspension tuning that absorbs bumps better than you'd expect. If you get the turbo variant, you actually feel a noticeable difference in responsiveness. It gives the Magnite a bit more personality, especially during highway merging or overtaking. Fuel efficiency. That's one of its strongest selling points. Small engine equals lower fuel consumption. And in today's economy, that matters more than ever. Now let's address safety, because this is something American viewers care deeply about. Depending on market specifications, the Magnite offers dual airbags, ABS with EBD, traction control, rear parking sensors, and in higher trims, additional safety enhancements. It's built to meet modern safety expectations within its segment. Here's where things get really interesting. The Nissan Magnite is designed to offer maximum value. And value doesn't just mean low price. It means what you get for the money. In many markets, this SUV competes against vehicles that cost significantly more. Yet it delivers bold styling, usable tech, decent comfort, and efficient performance. Now imagine if Nissan positioned this aggressively in the United States as an ultra-budget urban crossover. It could attract first-time buyers, college students, city commuters, even families looking for a secondary vehicle. And let's be honest, Not everyone wants a massive SUV. Not everyone needs 300 horsepower. Sometimes, what people actually want is simplicity, affordability, and smart design. That's where the Magnite shines. But let me ask you something. Would you buy a compact SUV like this if it was priced thousands below competitors? Would you sacrifice some power for better fuel economy and a lower monthly payment? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I genuinely want to know what you think. Now let's talk ownership costs. Maintenance on smaller displacement engines is typically affordable. Insurance costs tend to be lower compared to larger SUVs. Tires, brakes, regular servicing, everything stays within a reasonable budget. For young buyers or small families, that's a major advantage. Another strong point is Nissan's global reputation for reliability in compact vehicles. While every vehicle has its pros and cons, Nissan has long experience building practical urban cars. Design-wise, the Magnite doesn't try to be something it's not. It doesn't pretend to be a luxury SUV. Instead, it embraces its role as a smart, accessible, efficient crossover. And honestly, that authenticity works in its favor. Now here's something I want you to think about. The automotive industry is shifting. Electrification is rising. Prices are climbing. Technology is getting more complex. But there is still a massive market for simple, affordable gasoline-powered crossovers. The Magnite fits right into that conversation. Is it perfect? No vehicle is. Some interior plastics are hard. Power output won't thrill enthusiasts. Rear seat space isn't full-size SUV level. But that's not what this vehicle promises. What it promises is value. And in many ways, it delivers. So if you're someone who prioritizes budget, efficiency, modern styling, and everyday practicality, this SUV deserves attention. Now before we wrap this up, I want you to imagine this scenario. You're a first-time buyer. You've saved up. You don't want to overspend. You want something reliable, stylish enough to feel proud driving, and efficient enough not to hurt your wallet. You walk into a dealership and see this bold front grille, compact yet confident stance, and modern interior layout. You test drive it. It feels light, easy, comfortable. And then you see the price. That's the moment where this SUV makes sense. So here's the big question. Should Nissan expand vehicles like the Magnite more aggressively into larger markets like the United States? Would it compete with entry-level crossovers from other brands? Could it become a smart urban alternative in a world obsessed with oversized SUVs? I think it has potential. But now I want to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Nissan Magnite, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next automotive breakdown. We bring you honest reviews, global car insights, and future vehicle previews designed specifically for USA viewers who love staying ahead of the curve. Drop a comment below. Would you drive this? Yes or no? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.